already know function is nothing but a piece of code. We can reuse that code again and again, right? So we already saw that in our previous video. Okay, now we can write the function in two different way. One is function declaration method, the second one is called function expression method. Okay, so we'll see the function declaration first. So I copy this title, here I am pasting it. So in function declaration nothing but creating a function using function keyword. For example, function, then my function name, eating is my function name, then parenthesis, after that open and close curly braces. Inside that I can write my code, right? So here I'm doing one thing is called a logging greeting. Okay, here I am passing string hi, no, hello, then I am concatenating on name. Okay, here I am passing name dynamically, then here I am passing a parameter as my name. So you can see now we created a simple function. Then we need to invoke this function, correct? Then only this function will work. So here I am passing greeting, then I am passing name as Nanda. So here we created the function. Here we are invoking the function with values called Nanda, correct? So this is called argument, this is called parameter. We already know, right? So if I click save, you can see hello Nanda is printed. So here I am giving on space. So hello Nanda is printed clearly, right? So now I'm changing my this name to Kumar. If I click save, you can see hello Kumar is printed. So here we created the function, then we are invoking this function, correct? So after creating the function, we are invoking the function, correct? So what happened if I move this to up? I mean, so before creation of function, I am invoking the function, this concept, right? So JavaScript compiler will work line by line, we already know. So it will check first line, second line, third line. I mean, top to bottom only it will work. So definitely it will come here. You may see, correct? So before creation of function, we are invoking the function. So how it will work? You may guess it will throw an error, right? So let's see. If I click save, you can see hello Kumar is printed. So if I change this to John means, and see hello John is printed. You may get confused how before creation of function invoking the function will work, right? So yeah, initial time I also get confused. Then only I know in JavaScript there is one functionality is called hoisting. Okay, hoisting is nothing but JavaScript will move some code to the top level before execution. For example, it will move our code to like this. During the runtime, it will automatically move some codes to the top level. Okay, so this functionality is called hoisting. So in our case, so it's already moved to the global level. So we are invoking the function, so it will work. So don't get confused, guys. We'll deep dive into the hoisting little later. Just understand, if you are writing anything with function keyword means JavaScript will move your code to the top level automatically during the runtime. Then only other code will execute. For example, initially it will check there is a function keyword or not. Okay, if there is a function keyword means it will move this function to the top level. After that it will execute the code line by line. Our code already in the top level, so we are invoking the function at line number 11 only, so it will invoke the function. Okay, so this is called basically hoisting. Now the second way of creating a function is called function expression. Okay, we'll see the function expression. So given the title as function expression, so the function expression is nothing but similarly we can create a function without function name. For example, function, here I am not giving any name to this function. Then I given parentheses. Then in open and close curly braces, I am started writing a code. Okay. Here also I am doing on console.log again. Hello. Then I am concatenating my name dynamically. Okay. Name. So here I am passing parameter as my name. So you can see here we created a function without giving the name, correct? So we need to store this function to the variable. Okay, const greeting equal to. So here you can see we created a one function without the name, without the function name. After that we are assigning that function to the variable. Okay, this is called function expression. So if you are not giving function any name, if you are not giving any name to this function is called anonymous function. So this is called anonymous function. So this anonymous function are assigned to one variable. So it will give the value to this. I mean, this function value is stored into the variable, this variable. So this is called function expression. I will repeat. Function expression is nothing but we can create a function without the name, and we can assign that function to the variable. Okay, this is called function expression. So we created a function. Now I am going to invoke this function. Similarly, here I am passing the value as Nandas. So if I click save, you can see hello Nanda is printed. If I change this to John means save, you can see hello John is printed. So this will work similarly to the, I mean, function declaration. But the only one difference is function expression will not support hoisting. Okay, if I call this function before creation, okay, like this, means if I click save, you can see it will throw an error. Uncaught referencer cannot access the greeting before initialization. So it will not support hoisting. Hoisting will support only if you are start writing your function with function keyword. That time only JavaScript will move your code to the top level, then it will start execute. But here you are writing a code with variable, so it will not do hoisting. So after creation of function only you can use that function. I click save, you can see it will work. So this is called function expression. Okay, the main difference between the function declaration and the function expression is hoisting. So function declaration will support hoisting, function expression will not support hoisting. I hope you understand this, guys. If you have any feedback or suggestion, please post it in the comments below so I can learn from it. Thank you.